Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkabun, or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time we spent day 34 exploring, and then day 35 in the morning while we were exploring, we got a rare item from a star, and I thought that would be more important than it was, but it wasn't. So we learned, but we did get another chest, and it had depressing eroge script or something like that, and that's we made a depressing eroge for Darumi, and it increased our linguistics to level 2. So that's what happened yet so far. Anyway, someone's at our door. I wonder who it can be. Let's find out. I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see.
Hi, it's Nozomi. I was hoping it'd be her. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Huh? Oh, no, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business.
I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria.
An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time?
I don't know. 1 minute everything was fine. The next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own.
Alright, in that case, we'd better hurry.
Thank you. Come on.
Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. Alright, the moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. It's everyone! I get to do full voice acting again. Yay! I am actually excited for this. It's just daunting every time. I'm still new to voice acting, so... Right, she has the Hyoko voice.
You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution.
Good thing we're not government officials, then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Karara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumanji sword trembles with outrage.
Ew, too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself.
Hey, I am on your side. And just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about?
Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big a deal, is it?
I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why is everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. Alright, what's up, guys? What's going on?
Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like this. Yeah, get back to your sick bed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness.
Bear witness? To what?
I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and met out sweet, merciless judgment.
A criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down...
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is a steady 65 BPM. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst. It's a promise. In the name of the Uzuzukis, I'll have my revenge. Okay.
Hey, can you go back a few steps maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen?
Fine. It pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night.
I agree, Takumi. Huh?
I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight, and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it was just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable.
That was laying sound for an execution method. Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape.
I like it. Let's go with that.
You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry?
You have to understand. Kurara really likes curry. Like, really, really.
You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rashomatic either. She wanted to make it by hand using her traditional family recipe.
Uzuzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold, and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish with the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if they were my own child. And now some low-down thief has taken it away from me?
Snatching a child away in the dead of night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All this over a little curry? I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinder block?
There's the galactic bazooka and the crowd goes wild! Is that what that attack's called?
Damn it. That's the second time you got the jump on me.
Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Are you actually Monokuma? Absolutely! It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards.
In that case, how about we focus on making it really hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop him up into little pieces and serve him up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone. I feel like that's a self-call out at Danganronpa. Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo anima, are you?
What else? Enemies of the Uzuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Kurara, you're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us all over a little curry?
Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know.
Great idea. Let's make it a man of a battle royale. I'll go get out our infusers.
Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Of course. Shoma, what did you mean just now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kurara left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemoanima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit. Now you guys can stop fighting.
I see.
Kurara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma.
How was it? You ate it, right? How did it taste?
It was delicious.
That's all? I might have forgiven you if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the flaying.
Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry, too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone.
But why would you want... Very well. If you resign to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime hemoanima will be the very last thing you ever see. Kurara, no. Think about what you're saying. Hemoanima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right?
Mock battle?
The maggot and I will duel each other. No holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members.
Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things.
But... Step forward, maggot. I don't want to finish this and get... I want to finish this and get on with my day.
But I can't.
Shoma doesn't know how to use hemoanima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place, heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with the fava beans and a nice Chianti.
You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up, too. Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first. Zounds. You'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way.
Brother Dearest, stop making it worse.
Please, everyone. I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully.
Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses to free reign. It's happening. It's finally happening. Viva killing!
Oh, this is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No. This war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy, too. Between the invaders, our hemoanima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that.
Please. We shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but At least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all had your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting amongst ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with a one-on-one duel, just Kurara and Shoma.
But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready, to get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma's the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf.
No, that's fine with me.
It is?
How much time do you want?
Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Maybe 2 or 3 days at most. Wow. Oh,
8! Oh, 8 days.
are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. Okay. Yes, she's just a weeaboo.
8 is the Uzuzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understood?
Alright, I can live with that. And then,
And another thing, this isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our two teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want, no questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them.
so that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept.
Then it's decided. Kyoshika, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit?
Oro, today is day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3. Carry the 1. This is day 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is just not my forte. That's all.
Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong.
Kurara stormed away, her piercing high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here. I didn't agree to any of this. Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for the audition, I'd make a fine mathematician. I assure you. Yugamu and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's going to hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. He'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course.
Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice.
I'll see what I can do to calm Kurara down, but I don't know if it'll do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends.
So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still.
8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you could beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. I have a feeling he can win it because I have a feeling he is very defensively motivated. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Ding dong bing bong. On to day 36.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might
Yep.
will then.
Okay. I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurara. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's gonna happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36. Wake up, stop yawning.
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 36th day of active service here. Prepare to be ready to give your...
Alright, cool. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I'd better go to the cafeteria and check. She's been gathering a lot of items, so... Oh, hi, Gaku. Oh, hey, Takumi. You headed to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. Ramen's a good breakfast. Oh, but the sodium. Don't come at me if you don't about sodium, okay? I need so much of it. Sodium is good for you. If you don't have sodium issues, there's nothing wrong with ramen for breakfast. But why do I keep running the wrong way? I keep running to the right, and I'm pretty sure it's shorter distance if I run to the left. I'm pretty sure it's just like right around the corner. That's the garage. The garage. The garage. I don't know why I keep saying it differently every time I say it. Anyways. Huh? Shoma's not here.
No. I went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet.
Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurara hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Aito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him here in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence. I mean, it causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yeah, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting in a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Oh, sheesh. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like this?
guess we got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can.
Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort. If I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that.
Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am.
Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental.
Hey, hit me.
What?
Takamaru got to his feet and stumped over to where Shoma was standing. Just hit me. See what happens.
Okay.
Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself towards Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact that I barely felt the thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected. So what you got to complain about? Shoma? A few minutes later...
You see what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict and my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever. And before I know it, I've passed out.
Hey!
Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to.
I tried to tell you.
This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet, too. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does.
Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me.
We can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurara next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say, too. I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us our slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim. Or humiliating us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Maybe a punishment that fits my skill set. Okay, so as a bunny girl, I'm relating to this girl who's a puppy girl. She's definitely a puppy. You're a good puppy, Darumi.
I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a better way to make peace with them.
Shoma.
I'll get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations.
Yeah, you sound like, okay, you're gonna be a tank. You're gonna be one that just like defense boost, the turtle shell. You're a turtle.
Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria.
That went about as well as expected.
Yeah, he showed about as much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. So apparently, I think that's like supposed to be the translation.
The killing game would make all those little problems go away.
Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all of this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition.
Yeah.
So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this.
You shouldn't be the one making that point.
No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight.
Maybe they didn't do any research on us. They could have just been chosen at random.
Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here.
Huh?
A special reason?
Huh.
Perhaps he has hidden potential that he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable? Valuable? Him. You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Outsky. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Ginzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Trying to make sure, it's so hard to make sure he doesn't become the same voice as what the other guy, the new guy, whose name I'm also forgetting.
Right. Physiognomy might have been
Physiognomy.
Physiognomy might have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, stop! Quit being so mean.
What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated.
That approach worked for me in Gaku.
We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino.
Let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show these chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure. I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus.
You want to get paid to help out?
We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the next week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Free time. Haito said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay. I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Oh, no free time yet. I guess we get to deal with more story. Guess we get to deal with Gaku, actually. Not Gaku. Shoma. Why am I getting voice... Okay. Brain. Reset. Because you keep messing up everything all of a sudden. We're going to Shoma. I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. Oh, is he not there? I thought that's where I was going. How am I supposed to draw information out of him if I can't go to Shoma's room? Is that not where he was? Yeah, he's in Shoma's room. Oh, we have to talk to Gaku first. So we do have to deal with Gaku. I accidentally got it right. Gaku, Gaku, Gaku. Gaku. There you are. So, something Shoma'd want? What about a plushie? A plushie? Yeah, I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He wanted a plushie. That seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it'd be to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. So we're going to the Device-O-Matic. Oh, there's stuff I can do everywhere. Let's go talk to my girl, Darumi. Though at this point, I'm starting to want to call her a puppy instead of a girl. I can't wait! You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishments those other guys are planning for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please. Of course not. He's going to just forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. And I'll let you join me. I figured there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Okay. That would be good for the doll thingy. I thought there was people in here. No, they're in the cafeteria. Okay. I missed which room it was in. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Kanzaki to fight.
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurara, who knows what we might be forced to do? Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere, Mr. Kanzaki. It's as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when invaders destroyed his home in Tokyo Residential Complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay, just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Okay, so his dog. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for? His puppy. People often like animals more than they like other people. Okay, so we're going to the library next. That should be all the information, I hope.
Oh.
Something Shoma might want. I'd have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo Residential Complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog. Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma might have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it? Wait, I'm in the library after already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? This seems like a book Shoma would like. A picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. Okay. I think we're going to have to make him... Okay. Okay. I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard him once mumbling about something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually, Shiba dog plushie, okay. Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book could be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. I figured there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Okay, I'll go search the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Darumi can get some new pet play gear. Day 37.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your prepare to spend it. Be ready to give your...
Yep. Okay, today I'm gonna go try to find that dog collar. Alright, and so we're gonna be doing an exploration. Those usually take a bit of time. Because I make them take a little bit of time. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see everybody next time. Bye!